of 16 underway.
0-2.
Rachel Rohrabacher loading up first.
Side out.
This third shot drop, and Kate Fahey will take it back. By the way, did you see Kate Fahey smashing her head?
I did.
On the paddle, or her paddle?
0-0-1.
Her head with the paddle?
She's a fierce competitor.
Yesterday,
and
3 times. I mean, she's got to have a goose egg after that.
surprised it didn't draw blood. Those were serious
I mean,
hits.
it was. We're talking concussion
right.
concerns there. No issues to start.
1-0-1. Second serve.
It was on an outer court yesterday in singles, and she slapped
1-0-2.
herself in the head with the paddle a couple of times. She said she's working on that. Trying not to get so mad at herself.
Point.
Frustrating sport.
Yeah, it is.
But yes, you do need to work on that and manage that, Kate Fahey.
Point.
So much whip and action from Hayden Patriquin on the forehand side.
3-0-2.
Nice. Hits the Ernie home. 4-0 early damage in game 1.
And we talked about St. Louis Shock teammates. We also have DC Pickleball teammates here with
That's
Declan
right.
Moore and Rachel Rohrabacher.
4-0-2.
Major League Pickleball starting at the end of the month. Already early April. Can't believe how fast this year has gone.
Oh, nice work from Deckel, handling a sharp cross-court roll from Patriquin, and then got just enough of a paddle on that last counterattack.
Off the tape and into Kate Fahey.
Even the best players in the world look a little silly at times
1-4-1.
when the tape gets involved. Well, Kate Fahey can do is slap at it with her offhand.
Point.
Great patience from Rachel Rohrabacher. Pickleball making it to 2 finals in 2025 in mixed doubles with a full field both times. Not necessarily last weekend, but what a rip from Pickleball.
It is disgusting. The wind is moving left to right at the back of
3-4-1.
Pickleball, so he even had to fade the wind to keep that in.
Second serve.
Nice work there from Kate Fahey. If the ball goes up high enough, even though Rachel Rohrabacher is at the baseline and Deckel's in the midcourt, he's kind of a sitting duck right there. So you don't always have to keep your opponent back if the ball is high enough.
Side out. 4-3-1.
Oh, Hayden Patriquin makes him pay.
An initial counterattack early, the first and second counterattack from Hayden. Tucked the elbow in tight to the rib cage and can cover his body so well on the right side.
Second serve.
We're having some fun shots out here right now. Deckelbar with the Ernie. And all Hayden can do, like Kate Fahey had to do earlier, is try to catch it with the left hand.
Off the tape. Fahey will accept the break. She says sorry, but doesn't mean it.
Well, she got pumped up before she said sorry, so you can't do both, Kate.
Side out.
Call was wide, and coming up next for us, Jack Sock and Alex Strong looking to make a run for it against Georgia and J.W. Johnson. That will also be the opponent for the winner of this match. In the quarterfinals, last weekend, Deckelbar knocked out Georgia and J.W. with Paris Todd.
3-6-2.
Oh, I I think it did go out. Wasn't sure on that previous shot.
Side out.
Second let court in a short amount of time. I think that was more of a sincere apology from Patriquin and Fahey. Hey, you can't Ernie Downey soft. What a delicate touch from Kate Fahey after a sharp roll dink from Rachel Rohrabacher.
Well, Kate Fahey shining in mixed doubles. That's the progression, Adam. You knew what she was capable of in women's singles, and to me, now she looks like a true, well-developed doubles player as well.
Continuing to do what she does at the kitchen line and rolling the heavy cross-court dinks. So yes, the return does go to Hayden. Let's see if Rohrabacher rolls it. So far, so good.
Nice pull by Patriquin. What are you noticing progression-wise from Kate Fahey with her doubles game in the last, say, 3 to 6 months?
Yeah, just more comfortable in those patterns. It's an easy transition from a higher level tennis player to come over for singles. But this is this is a different sport, and it is very nuanced for ladies, really more so in mixed than women's doubles. So you have to be able to be a force in all of the disciplines.
10-3-1.
As you can see, she's a very consistent thinker.
Second serve.
And her dang partner, hey, Patriquin, pulled it too far cross court and set her up for failure on that ATP.
Thanks a lot, buddy, she says.
10-3-2.
And on that same play, we saw Ben Johns defend an Ernie between the legs.
Right.
10-3-2.
Or an ATP, excuse me, not an Ernie. Inside out of the air, that's pretty stuff from Kate Fahey, 11-3. The finish in game 1. Do we have an upset on our hands? And do you still stand by Rohrabacher and Barr having the edge? We'll discuss with Adam when we return from this short commercial break. Game 2 up next.
0-0-2.
What a play early for Pickleball. Hits the Ernie, his best shot.
Beautiful read of the paddle position of Kate Fahey, who has actually tried to go up the line a few times to keep Pickleball honest. As soon as she drops her head and opens up that paddle face, Deckel makes a read, and he makes another read in front of Rachel Rohrabacher. Pickleball starting strong game 2.
Second serve.
Brooke Buckner telling me that
1-0-2.
that was the mother of Kate Fahey at the bench in the coaches, or the players' box rather, chatting with Kate.
Hayden Patriquin, his patented move on the forehand side to go high and hard at his opponents. Found the net this time, but it actually can be a pretty dang good option to attack the big man's body.
Point.
Half-hearted first volley from Patriquin. Not sure if he was hoping to get some help from Fahey or not.
3-0-2.
But either way, great start for the 6 seeds.
Lob gone wild.
Deckel, let's stick to the power game, okay?
A mile out.
0-3-1.
Rohrabacher loads up. And the finishing touch goes into the net instead. Fahey and Patriquin take their first point.
1-3-1. Second serve. 1-3-2.
Great hands from Hayden.
Point.
A great fill from Kate Fahey. That wasn't an obvious attack position from Patriquin. So that can often cause his partner to be off guard, but Fahey was ready.
Oh, another great shift from Hayden Patriquin.
Effortless mover, Hayden Patriquin, laterally at the kitchen line. I didn't think there was a chance he could put a quality swing on that last ball. Proved me wrong.
3-3-2.
Played by Pickleball, and yeah, look at the size comparison between Pickleball and Hayden Patriquin. You gotta utilize your feet if you don't have the height to make up for it.
Second serve.
Just out of the reach of Pickleball. Fahey has to be careful, leaving dinks a little high to the middle of the court with Pickleball lurking. Worked out that time.
Ooh, Deckle pulled it.
It's interesting because I feel like early on, the wind was going across left to right from the back of Hayden and Kate Fahey, and I feel like it switched with that lob that Pickleball hit and that last backhand. They went well wide on the opposite side.
Yeah, it's definitely swirling more consistently now, to your point.
3-3-2.
Pickleball pounces on a pop-up chance earned by Rachel Rohrabacher with the cross-court dink exchange. Ball back on their side.
Yeah, I'm not sure the left foot is open at the kitchen line for Rohrabacher with how much court Pickleball can cover. It's a popular spot to go in mixed doubles in general.
So what's a new target for Fahey?
You just keep it fully cross-court and occasionally go back behind Pickleball, which I think her frequencies have been pretty good with. You have to worry about the Ernie, but if he's leaking far enough to the middle, it's unearnable.
Ooh, Hayden Patriquin wins the exchange with a crashing Pickleball.
You just gotta love it when the little guy wins one of those. Do it for all of us, Hayden. We appreciate it. Again, great lateral movement. And no real deception whatsoever on that offensive pull from Rachel Rohrabacher. World-class hands for Hayden Patriquin. You have to put a little wrinkle in it and give him that standard shot.
Second serve. 3-4-2.
What a pull. Hayden Patriquin held it to the last second. Rachel Rohrabacher knew she was in jail, backing up off the line. Still couldn't get there in enough time. 1 point lead back to Fahey and Patriquin.
Awesome digs.
Oh, there's the test down the line from Fahey.
Sneaky. I love to see that from Fahey. I mentioned it at the beginning of game 2, and now finds a sneaky offense from the kitchen.
Oh, Patriquin had too much time to think about it. Or maybe not enough time.
Right. Deckel was well off of the kitchen line. That's a hard time to body someone up. When they have that extra time to react and get out of the way to let it go out.
4-5-1. Point.
Another deep attempt from Hayden Patriquin. Tied back up at 5.
He's trying to find that perfect blend of pace and
5-5-1.
spin. A bit too much of the former these last couple forehand speed ups for Hayden.
Oh, just missed
Second
it.
serve.
Rally of the match so far.
Both teams really moving together well at the kitchen line. Bella's taking a lot of court, pulling back, getting the help from the ladies. The ladies are standing their ground when they need to and giving the fellas some room to operate at other times.
5-5-2.
Love to listen to the footwork. These great athletes.
Yeah.
Point.
Lots of shuffling around on the court if you're really paying attention to it. Who's the absolute best mover on
6-5-2.
court in your mind? Guy and girl. Can think about it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice dig.
ATP defended almost with an angle from Patriquin, getting greedy.
Nice around the post from
Timeout
Rohrabacher.
receiver, 7-5-2.
Hayden trying to defend the ATP with the clean winner, not easy to do. But you have to go back to your question. I'm going to have to ponder that one. Alshon covers the court, but I'm not sure it's necessarily from everybody.
Got knocked out in earlier rounds in Texas and Cape Coral. Tweener. Oh.
Wow. How
does it all.
How does Dekel get out of that situation? I thought about your question, and I got some names here. Schneeman, Annalie Waters, Catherine Parinto, and why not Kate Fahey, because she's on court right now.
I like it.
How about Hayden, Alshon, and Jaume Martinez-Vic for the fellas? Lots of foot speed.
Nice D.
Fahey.
Lets it fly. Fahey lets out a roar too. World-class defense bails her team out.
I love it when she gets fired up.
I know, me too.
It's just such an intensity, a different look on her face in those competitive moments.
Patriquin waited for his moment to strike, goes through the middle first, then loads back up on Rohrabacher.
A nice patient point. And I do believe, even though Rohrabacher hit it, that forehand speed up was going to drop for Patriquin, so he seems to have found the range.
Second serve.
Dekel throttles the cookie chance.
6-8-2.
Dekel hit hard.
Ooh, Rachel.
Nice work from Rohrabacher. Two off the tape, handled.
Oh, going big on Dekel. He knew it was coming. He dodged it well before the pull.
Patriquin, you're good at that shot, but let's do it on forehands, not backhands, buddy.
Yeah. Gave Dekel plenty of warning to hit the deck.
And I want to go ahead and
8-6-1.
apologize for the footwork snubs. I know there was a couple. I gave my 2 lists for men and women.
That's why Deckelbar and Rohrabacher add another. Did you mention the men's?
I did.
9-6-1.
Alshon Hayden and Jaume Martinez-Vick.
Okay.
Got to give some love to the players on court right here.
Ooh.
Second serve.
So that was Fahey in response to the Deckelbar scream from 1 point ago.
9-6-2.
Back and forth we go.
That one's not coming home. Game point. Deckelbar and Rachel Rohrabacher looking to
Game
extend
point.
this to 3.
Ten 6-2.
Wow, Deckelbar crashes to the middle, almost gets away with it, and instead the defense wins again. Fahey and Patriquin back to it, 4-point hole, saving 1 game point.
I mean, how do you do that when Deckelbar is hitting that shot? Defensive
10-1.
chops from Patriquin on point.
Second serve.
Tight tank miss from Kate Fahey. Second server is Patriquin.
6-10-2.
Winner from Deckelbar, too high.
Game
Hayden
point.
knows it. Game point number 2.
Snapped that one off cross court. What a
10-6-1.
put away on the backhand side for Deckel.
Point game, 11-6.
Rohrabacher and Deckelbar claim the second by a score of 11-6. And this just got a little... Rachel Rohrabacher will line up first to serve.
That's so good.
Point.
What's so good from Deckelbar's estimation of Rachel's dinking?
Aggressive topspin roll and
1-0-2.
found the left foot of Kate Fahey without having to deal with Hayden Patriquin coming over to the middle.
Side out.
How hard is that to do?
It is. It's difficult, and that is one thing where Deckelbar is better at than Hayden Patriquin is that reach in the middle of the court. That's why I said the left foot of Rachel is not available, but at times it can be for Kate Fahey.
Second serve.
Yeah, and I think Deckel had most of the glory from a put-away offensive perspective in game 2, but I think the setup shots and the consistency of Rachel Rohrabacher was fantastic. She played her role perfectly.
Another Ernie for Deckelbar. Count it. The best at it. Is there anyone better at the Ernie than Deckelbar?
I don't believe so. I understand that
Didn't think so.
Tyler Loong is the Ernie king, but for me, it's Deckelbar.
1-0-1.
Tagged his buddy Hayden Patriquin. Repaying the favor from the attempt of Big H to tag Deckel in the second.
2-0-1.
I actually think Hayden Patriquin could look to do that more. Can't be sloppy about it, but if you attack Deckel's midsection, you're in trouble, but if you go a little bit higher, you can find success.
Again, Rachel Rohrabacher. It's not highlight reel worthy, but it is so important to mixed doubles, and she does it with perfection.
Yeah, you have to get in the trenches and grind it out. He's doing just that. Already winning 2 cross-court dink rallies early in game 3.
Second serve.
The baby yelled back. It's just so good.
3-0-2.
Nice. Nice fast hands on the reload from Hayden Patriquin, putting pressure on his opponents across the center line.
0-3-1.
Again, another example of the left foot of Rachel Rohrabacher not being available at the kitchen. Deckel gets that big paw in there and does some damage.
And now gets it down on Kate Fahey, too, for a very efficient side out. Again, coming up next for us, the Johnson duo, Johnson family duo takes on Alex Strong and Jack Sock. Nice ball from Fahey.
Right on it. And maybe she should up her offensive frequencies up Deckel's line, because she has had quite a bit of success when she has pulled the trigger. And you know, it's kind of like if it's working almost every time, let's find that happy middle ground and go to it more.
0-3-1.
Kate Fahey goes through the middle.
Switches her spot. Last couple have been lined, and now to the middle of the court. Very impressed.
1-3-1. Second serve.
Come on, come on.
1-3-2.
Great coverage of the line that time. Deckel Bar 1 step ahead of the read.
Yeah, he must have heard me talking.
Yeah.
She needs to up her offensive frequency, he says. No, 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 not this time.
3-1-1.
Skipper off the tape. Deckel Bar will take it 4-1.
Yes, he will. Tough break for Patriquin, who is in pretty solid position to handle that first volley, unwinding the stack.
Waiting for a moment to strike. Rachel Rohrabacher creates the chance. So much patience on that heavy topspin roll. What do you do if you're Fahey? I mean, you said uptick the offense a bit down the line on Deckel, but is there anything you would adjust with her cross-court dink pattern with Rachel?
I don't think so. I mean, hit it a little bit better. It gave Rachel an opportunity there. But I will say again, very rarely go to the middle, either fully back behind Deckel or all the way cross-court to Rachel. And if Rachel gets really cooking with the forehand offense, then maybe you adjust your patterns, but I don't think that I necessarily would right now.
Nice pattern there for Fahey. Initiates line, then Patriquin steps into the middle. Avoids the 6-1 deficit at the end change.
The dreaded 6-1 or 6-0 on the third game end change. It's always mentally trying.
Second serve. 1-5-2. Point.
Yeah, that's just the hammer. That ball's up shoulder level. You don't have to be deceptive or change your spots or switch anything up. The difference between waist level offense and when it goes up higher, just let it fly.
Side out. 5-2-1.
Ooh, what a shot. Oh, my. Almost met with an ATP from Deckel. Unbelievable angle from Hayden Patriquin.
That's really nice stuff from Hayden.
5-2-2.
Deckel there, I'm not going to say with plenty of time, but he got there.
In the nick of time.
Point,
Ooh, a
timeout,
missed
game
hitter
game.
for Kate Fahey, and the since 2022 tied his own record with 14 earnings, and he has been sensational so far in this one as well, especially in games 2 and 3. You played with Deckel. What's it like being at his wing?
You know, you just hit a serve, hit a return, and get out of the way. And that's pretty much standard operating procedure. But I'm a numbers guy, and those are some fun numbers from that previous mixed doubles final. Nice. Fahey doesn't even pick a spot, middle or line that time, just attacks right at the body of Deckel Bar.
2-7-1.
That can be a great option too.
No, football.
Oh no, a football called on Hayden Patriquin.
Challenge. Yeah.
After review, the referee's fault call stands. Loss of a challenge, no free challenges remaining. One free challenge remaining. We resume play at 2-7-2.
I missed a whole step. I default to it.
He's so quick.
Okay.
You missed a step.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
why.
partner.
2-7-2.
Appreciate that.
Point.
Nice hands from Hayden Patriquin after a pretty good shot from Deckel Bar.
3-7-2. Side out.
Have to make your opponents play a shot.
7-3-1.
On that third shot drive from Patriquin, anything but the net.
Second
Great
serve.
patience from Kate Fahey. Better precision that time too. Deckel Bar discussing with Rachel Rohrabacher.
7-3-2.
To the feet of Deckel Bar, and an efficient hold for Fahey and Patriquin. No points for Rohrabacher, and Bar now tasked once again to unwind the stack.
3-7-1. Second serve. 3-7-2.
Big volley from Rohrabacher on the run.
Point.
He fills the middle nicely on the speed up from Rohrabacher.
4-7-2. Side out.
Throws it into the net on the drive. One step forward, a few steps back. Rohrabacher and Bar
7-4-1.
looking for points. Came up short last service opportunity. Wow.
Second serve.
How much satisfaction does Hayden get
Oh, a
out
lot.
of those tags?
A lot. He doesn't care if it hits the net or not. If he hits his opponent, especially the fella
7-4-2.
across court from him, he is happy on the inside and sometimes even the outside too.
Just don't try and hit him. He doesn't like it back.
Well, he's harder to hit than most.
Nice play
Side
by
out.
Patriquin for the side out. That pesky number 7, Rohrabacher and Bar struggling to get off it.
Yeah, you just need one. They're in a situation where they can trade
4-7-1.
points easily and get to the finish line.
Nice deflection
Second
from Rachel
serve.
Rohrabacher.
That's been the issue. So a missed drive from Hayden in the net, missed drive from Fahey in the net, and an overcorrection from
4-7-2.
Hayden on the last ball, and leaves his third shot drive very high.
And Deckel Bar can cover so much ground, as you've been saying all match long. There it was again.
Yeah, sideline to sideline, and some great protection of Rohrabacher, who needed the help on that initial ball. I have no idea
7-4-1.
Deckel got back over to the backhand side on the second one.
Second serve.
Rohrabacher can't believe the miss on the third. Now you have to get off 7 here, or this might tilt against you.
Side out.
All right, they'll stay stuck on it. Fahey and Patriquin with another chance to close the gap.
4-7-1. Point.
They are creeping back in it. Very positive interactions
5-7-1.
in between points from Fahey and Patriquin as well.
Tackle bar gets big in the middle again, forces the second serve.
I mean, if that ball floats up or is hit soft from Deckel's opponents, he can practically cover the entire court.
Tackle bar snaps it down. Now, can they get off of this number 7? It's been the question a few service rallies now.
Yeah, it has been. Nice swatter in the middle on that forehand side from Deckel to earn the ball back.
7-5-1.
Oh my, almost. Wow.
Second serve.
Wouldn't that have been something? The crowd is amused. A near tweener winner down the line.
You don't see the power tweener.
No,
very
you
often.
don't. Only with Deckel, I think. Nice defense. Couldn't get that one back. Finally, a sigh of relief for Rohrabacher and bar off of 7.
The variety of paces on that offensive sequence from Deckel bar. Slow roller to start it. He found the mid pace, and of course the full pace to finish.
8-5-2. Point. Yeah. 9-5-2.
Tackle bar. Throws it down again.
Timeout, receiver.
We have landed at match point, and a timeout from Patriquin, paddle of Rachel Rohrabacher. Heavy drive into the net.
Side out.
Patriquin and Fahey determined to make a comeback.
5-10-1.
Oh, Rohrabacher was sitting on it, waiting for it to come.
Perfect paddle position from Rachel Rohrabacher.
6-10-1.
Patriquin on a tear.
Point.
Similar situation to previously. Rohrabacher didn't miss it, but she found the paddle of Hayden Patriquin in the middle of the court.
7-10-1.
Lobs up. Scoreboard pressure applied. Down 10-5. Rallied back with 3 straight. Rohrabacher, and the winner of this one will face the winner of the next match. It's Georgia JW Johnson against Jack Sock and Alex Trong. Oh, 1 serve down, 1 to go. Fahey back at it.
8-10-2.
It's wide for Rohrabacher.
Such a beauty inside out from Rachel Rohrabacher, and she overcooked the second.
Chance to tie it for Fahey and Patriquin. Wow. Hayden Patriquin goes big on Pickleball to tie it at 10.
10-10-2.
Blasting everybody off the courts is Pickleball himself, side out, but a much different situation than 10-5 was prior to that. Service rotation, Rachel Rohrabacher lines up first.
10-10-1.
This third, Pickleball, the second server.
10-10-2.
And a missed jink on her way up to the kitchen. Fahey and Patriquin now carry the momentum.
10-10-1.
This third on the other side, gifts all around.
A little tight here.
10-10-2.
The one player that thrives in these moments, Rachel Rohrabacher, loves pressure.
Football.
Oh no, Pickleball is in the kick. Here's Onisha.
After review, the referee's foot fault call stands. Loss of a challenge, no free challenges remaining, no free challenges remaining. We'll resume play at match point 11-10-2.
Call stands. Match point, swings to Fahey and Patriquin.
11-10-2.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. At the shuffle steps of Patriquin. And they take it in 3, 12-10. Fahey and Patriquin rallied from 10-5 down to take the match and advance to the quarterfinals. You could tell when they took back that serve that they were a team on a mission. Adam Stone, what did you see?
Yeah, extra pep in their step at the very end. Nice work on that last point. Patriquin getting his team to the kitchen line and creating some havoc once he got there. Beautiful setup, consistent play from Kate Fahey. Well-rounded performance from those two. Congratulations.
What a performance, what a moment.